I'd done many things throughout my years of playing sports to my body, and I'd never felt anything like this before in my life. A couple of years ago, I was coaching a soccer practice, and there was a loose soccer ball out further away from the goal, and I decided I was going to kick the ball. Of course, that soccer ball wasn't inflated properly, and when I kicked it, I actually ended up kicking down into the ground and felt a terrible pain throughout my leg and mid-region. I was originally diagnosed with a torn groin in 2 locations and a sports hernia. The pain of having a double sports hernia affects everything you do every minute you're awake, and even when you're sleeping. One thing that was a killer for me is I sneeze. When I sneeze 10 times, 11 times, 12 times. Every time I would sneeze, I'd have to drop to my knees and get into a fetal position to lock myself up for not having the pain. I had gone to a doctor who was specifically a hernia specialist, and he had told me that there's no such thing as a sports hernia. After I left his office and found another doctor, he referred me to Dr. Elkwood to do a surgical consult for the double sports hernia. Sure enough, he hit me with 2 needles and 2 more, and I got up and he said, turn to the right, and I turned to the right, turned to the left, bent over, no pain. For the first time in 8 months, I was pain-free, and I said, what'd you do, doc? And he said, I gave you a local anesthetic and a long-lasting, and I wanted to make sure that that's what it is. Now it's purely diagnostic. We know you have double sports hernia. Let's do it. Let's get you in and get you fixed. Believe it or not, after the surgery, I had an appointment the next day here in the office, and I just didn't realize that I was ever going to be able to walk after a day of surgery, less than 24 hours. But I was up and at 'em and made the best of it. At this point, I'm about 9 months out of post-surgery, and I have gotten to the point now where I think I'm about 80% of where I was. I feel like I could start to jog and do some more athletic things. I haven't swung a golf club yet, but I'm concerned about that. But that's, I want to get back to these things, and I know that in another month or 2, I'm going to be better than I was this month because I've progressed each week, each day, each month, each year, exponentially. You know, from the day I had surgery to now is a world away.